name is Immanuel Quickley. It's my Capital Hoops documentary, and this is my view from the top.
I'm Precious. I'm Immanuel's grandmother. My name is Ellen Hamilton.
I'm Sean Hamilton, his uncle.
There's a man right there, Immanuel.
I'm Marion Hamilton, Immanuel's grandfather.
I'm his sister, Shy.
Look at the camera. Hi, I'm Demetria, Michi, Emmanuel's favorite and number one aunt.
Ray Caldwell, uncle.
All right.
Mom.
And Mom?
Hi, I'm Natrice Quickley.
So, most of you guys were at Spain this summer for USA Basketball. I know that was a pretty cool experience.
It was.
Talk about, just the experience of watching Immanuel play with, some of the best players in the world in his age division.
Yeah, it was great. Playing with people that were able to be receptive to the skill level, passing the ball. Because in AAU, a lot of times, well, as he's been playing, he's always been pass first, shoot second guard, forever.
Something wrong with that, Dad? It's working out.
Well, at times, I just feel a little different. But it paid off over there. I enjoyed it. And being that it was his first year, you could tell it was his first year. Because it was players that had played before. But I was told by one of the parents that he earned his spot over there. When he was in Colorado, said that he was on the blocks. But that last day, he came to me and said, "Are you Emmanuel's grandfather?" He said, "I just want you to know." He said, "I didn't tell him anything." He said, "But he stepped it up that last day." He said he worked. He knocked him down, was playing defense. He said he made it happen. And so that was good to hear.
What was the experience like playing against kids from overseas? Obviously, you're used to playing kids all around this country on the AAU circuit, but obviously styles of basketball are much different in Europe and other parts of the world. What was it like for some of you guys, seeing them play a completely different style of basketball?
Yeah, it's definitely a different style over there. And the fans are different. I'm a real good fanatic for Emmanuel. And over there they have bullhorns, things we would have in church, drums, different sounds. So the kids kind of had to elevate their mindset playing in that atmosphere with those kind of individuals. And it's almost like little celebrities over there when you go over there to Spain. They're waiting for you when you get out after the game. They're cheering for you during the game. Other countries are coming together and kind of being unified in that environment. Mm-hmm. The players are definitely different countries. You can kind of see the different skill sets. And here in the United States, I think sometimes we take it for granted how gifted our kids are. But going over there, you're able to appreciate that, seeing the different countries we played against.
Anyone else? Just talk about Emmanuel's development from the time he was a youngster to to where he is right now. Winning the championship last year and now being one of the more recognizable players in the country.
He's developing well. We're still working on it. It's work in progress. He's getting better and better. Like Dad said, he got to shoot a little more, look for his own shot a little more, but he just likes passing a lot. But he on the right track. GD and them got him on the right track. GD and Bud.
He just got to keep believing in himself.
Yeah, he has confidence. He wants that shot. He believes he can make that last shot. And that's good. So that's half
He wants
the battle.
the ball.
He wants the ball.
Yeah.
He feels if he gets to the foul line, it's gone. I like that about him.
Mm-hmm.
He has confidence in that. But my thing is, he needs to know that he can make that shot going before, attempting to get to the foul line, make the shot,
before.
make the bucket. He goes to get fouled because he knows he can make the foul shot. I want an and one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. He needs to get so he get that and one. He'll get to the line.
Manuel, you got a comment?
Precious, talk to us a little bit about Immanuel off the court. We talk a lot about him and his basketball, but
He
just
is,
as a young man.
he is just an awesome. I know he's my grandson, so I'm gonna be
Oh my.
just a little overboard with saying. No, I want to say he's well mannered and well respected. Me and him hang out from going to Baltimore for the last 3 years, back and forth up and down that road on a Tuesday and Thursday night. His
Yeah, Bible study.
he he had to miss Bible study a couple times, but the more he practiced and I can see him develop from going back and forth working with Coach Corbett and them, and he just has the right attitude.
Yeah, Emmanuel's an amazing kid, and he's always been that way, full of energy, willing to do. And when he was younger, he was 4. Shiloh, how old are you? You're 8, so 4 years less than Shiloh. Emmanuel was taking care of a basketball. My husband right here.
Hello.
Yay. He's more into the mindset of making sure Emmanuel eats right now. We're at a different stage in life. Everything can't be Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. So, you know, we're getting the green smoothies down. You know, we're eating naturally. We're eating right. We're trying to eat regular. My husband's telling him substance is good. You got to eat more to build up. So, Emmanuel's just an overall good kid who's growing mentally, spiritually, and naturally since he was born.
He's growing fine with P90X too.
Working out.
Yeah, we've got him doing stretches and plyometrics jumps and starting to do some resistance training with him. So
Even in the garage.
yeah, I come home from work and he's like, "Uncle Ray, let's work out." So
Yeah.
hard-driven kid.
When he needs to come home and get ready for school the next morning,
We
he's
don't
talking
send them
about,
home. We share kids.
I need to work out. I'm like, oh.
Emmanuel, talk about what it's like to have such an incredibly supportive family. I mean, you're pretty lucky in that regard that you have so many people so close to you. I mean, just your thoughts on that.
I think I have it better than a lot of kids. You know, I appreciate my family, all they do for me, just through the years. You know, like my grandmother take me to practice, or just them being there for me. I can go talk to them about anything, whether that's on and off the floor, and I think that's helped me develop into the man I am today.
Wait a minute. Not quite a man yet, but we're getting there.
Mom, any other parting thoughts before we?
Just that there's so many neat memories of Emmanuel, and I just want to share one. One time I got a phone call from the principal in middle school, and it was a good phone call home because you know, one was another phone call home, but this one was a good phone call home. And he said, Emmanuel found $10 and he turned it into the office. And we just, you know, so it's like, I'm just grateful for the values and the teaching and things that we work to instill in him. You never know how someone is going to act when no one else is watching. And that's when your true character comes out. And I really like what, you know, I see, and I'm grateful to God because, you know, without God we wouldn't be where we are or have what we have. We take nothing for granted. When we were in Spain, you know, we saw some things that made us extremely grateful for living in the United States, you know, having homes to come home to, cars to drive, food to eat, jobs to return to, just grateful for, you know, all of those wonderful things that God has blessed us with, and we're just grateful to be a part of what God is doing, and that's about it.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for sharing some thoughts with me, and I really appreciate it.
We're all proud of him too. We're really proud of
Yeah,
him.
we are.
He sets a good example for his younger cousins and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
looks
man.
up to him.
At
But
the
he
big house.
does the right thing. So
All right.
And he's humble. And you know, a humble person can't call themselves humble. So we're able to speak of his gifts on his behalf. So I think we appreciate that too. He does a good job, but he's not cocky with it. He knows his skill set, and yet he'll still speak or shake hands or talk to someone and look someone in the eye and be respectful. And I think that's the most important value we can make sure that he has, is his integrity and his respect doesn't change no matter how the game changes.
I agree.
Let me say something. Like, to listen to everybody, Like the first time, the
You want
first.
a better view?
No, I'm good. The first time, I remember we went to Duke, and you see all this hoopla, everybody calling Immanuel Quickley, the camera crazy, and they keep calling him. He went up there, he's signing autograph, and I'm sitting back here like, okay, this kid's on the eye of eye. Everybody's calling him. So we got back, and it's around 10 or 11. I'm watching ESPN Sports, and I'm like, where's Immanuel? Couldn't find him. So I opened the door, and he's sitting right there doing homework and on his laptop. And I walk in and I talk to Melvin. I said, Melvin, never said that before in my life. Because most kids, when they're in that environment, they're still living off that high of, this is Duke. They just unveiled the national championship banner. He's signing autographs. They all feeling themselves. But he quickly changed his focus from that environment. Okay, you know what? I have to get this done. Why some kids might still be living off that for the next 1 week or 2 weeks. And at that moment, I said, okay, this one is different. It's more than basketball. So when people ask me, what do you think about Immanuel? I said, whatever I tell you, you're not going to believe it. But you talk to him. And that part right there kind of showed me his foundation and understand, okay, where it's coming from. Then he was sending a text. And every time he sent a text, like, what are you doing? They said group text. And he showed me, I'm like, it's 10 people on this group text. Because he was giving everybody update what it was going on. I'm like, I've never. So from that moment, I like, okay, this is going to be interesting.
Thank the Lord.
Group text, yay! We love we love group text. We love to hear how he's doing.
I know, and if he doesn't send them, we're like,
what's going on? GD, what's wrong? GD, I got on GD yesterday for not texting me. I'm like, you was there? I didn't get a text? I didn't get a text, but yeah, I try not to miss a game. I don't care where it is, high school wise, 2 hours away, I'm there.
We're starting there.
Yeah, you see us. We're the best cheerleaders ever.
They the number one. This is the number one. I was trying to start a company where I can wear them out. Because we was watching ESPN, and the announcer was like, all week,
in Spain,
this family, they have the big flag.
They showed them a lot.
Like she have the USA flag, she's jumping.
Hey, yeah, Shallow became the ultimate cheerleader in Spain.
And even though
she converted over,
around,
she joined the family.
Everybody know, ooh.
Yeah.
You're going to have to work on that because that's not good.
All the mistakes they post online, like all the mistakes of highlights.
How you say it?
Do it one more time. Do it one more time. We need a good laugh. Do it one more time.
So, I get some heart in there.
But that kind of support, every kids don't have that, and that make everything kind of, I'm not gonna say easy, but it make everything kind of smooth. Cause you never know. Cause sometimes I don't even know. Like I say, okay, meet me halfway, or get. Okay, somebody's gonna get me. Who's gonna get me? I never know, but somebody always comes.
Somebody's gonna do it.
And and that's, that kind of showed the kind of family you guys, and that go a long way.
Takes a village.
Takes a village.
Can't do it by yourself.
That's great.
At least I can.
And Immanuel has a strong basketball IQ, and he's just a smart student. He's a scholar. He's a student athlete, and he gets his work done, and we push him. Just like you were talking about him doing his homework after that Duke experience, just after his USA cookout, that my mother made sure was thrown for him. We are up in the room studying, going over vocabulary words, getting stuff done. After being celebrated on his own day, if you would, he's still making sure his work gets done. And, he's focused. He plays the drums. He is a chess player. My husband taught him how to play chess. The first time Immanuel was put into a chess tournament, he won a trophy. He's an elite kid from the beginning, and we're just grateful for it.
Well, thanks for sharing, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
So how's everybody enjoying their vacation?
Good. It's pretty cool.
Wonderful.
What y'all do today, baby?
I'm going to 3
golf.
What y'all do this morning?
Swimming.
Before that?
We're doing the gym.
What program y'all doing? You following
The Beast.
The Beast?
Beast.
Yeah.
What you getting for dinner? What's on the menu? Lobster?
And you would have. We have the party on the ship.
Well, we just ordered some daiquiris. And they just brought the children alcohol
Beverages.
by mistake. So as you can see,
We're not taking communion tonight.
no, all those have been evacuated from the premises.
And we're waiting on fresh daiquiris.
And we're waiting on fresh virgin daiquiris. What do you say about that, Emmanuel?
I was finna be turned. I don't know what I'm just joking.
What do you say?
What do I look like?
Save yourself. Just like Jesus said, save yourself.
You mean you're not gonna let me?
No, I got you.
You guys a couple y'all looking out for.
I'm gonna throw you a rap. Mom, catch you. I got it.
Well, the first time we went on the cruise, we had just
Little workout this morning. Alright. Been on this machine for about 35 minutes. Burned a couple calories. Ran a couple miles. How you feeling? I just finished up about an hour running on the machine. I'm gonna let these two bring it on in.
Oh yeah, we're doing it. Morning workout. Nothing like it.
Morning workout.
Yes.
Just before sunrise. Sun is rising. Got a little rain going on in the Bahamas this morning. After all these beautiful towel decorations have been put together. Okay, where are we at?
We're in Bahamas, Nassau. Hey!
All right.
Good town.
You want to wave?
Island. It also is the main part of this island, but it's not the name of this island. Once we pass the street here, it's downtown Nassau. Once we pass the street here, we are no longer in Nassau. We are in New Providence.
Oh, Manuel, you want to pay for that? Whatever. You getting ready? Have to turn that backpack. Clown.
Yeah.
Here's our boat. There's Atlantis.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom. Fantastic job on camera.
Shout out to Shiloh.
Sup?
What's up? At the beach. In the Bahamas. Don't lose your hat. Beware of sharks, okay? No, Manuel! Don't go down there! There's sharks in that water. Oh my gosh. What's it called? Conch salad. Conch salad.
That's the meat that goes.
Some big fish. Who caught those fish? Oh, right here. The fisherman. Sometimes. Now what kind of fish we got?
We got big grouper, we got bass drums.
Oh, okay. Anybody want some?
These homes gonna show you from here on, somebody actually live in all of them. And everywhere I'm showing you some natives over there also. The only colors you're gonna see from here on in is colored people, us, natives. All of these homes I'm showing you somebody living in all of these. And like I was saying before, you're in the ghetto.
The ghetto.
The ghetto.
You know about that?
There's a cemetery.
Cemetery, the ghetto also.
Of course.
Oh, was it? You see the watching? Look at her play.
Hey!
They deep in there.
It's the ghetto.
It was like
This
10 on the
right
bed.
here is the kids' playground right here.
Where? To the left? There's a playground, show.
That's the kids' playground.
Where's the playground? Oh, right here. It's on the left.
Seriously?
I missed the
No,
playground.
you didn't.
You miss it?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay. Thank you. Take care.
You guys are not from here?
We're from Baltimore.
Oh, I don't like the way you see now. Wait.
You don't like Baltimore?
You already know what it is, man. You feel me? We out here. Chilling. Living life. More life. That's my man this year. You know we're about to get this championship. You already know. About to go back to back. Then go back to back and get my senior year. We're going to New York Sunday. Or not Sunday, we're going to New York in a week. Go watch this Elite 24. I ain't playing it this year, but I'm playing it next year. Gotta be up.
Who's down there?
DJ Cali. Walk down there with your camera so you can see.
Who's that?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, sorry.
Walk down there.
Sorry.
Let's take a group picture.
Damn, I might have to just walk down there still, you know what I'm saying?
Walk down there.
You speak English.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man. You feel me?
Walk down now.
The bridge area is the $25,000 a night room. That's the room right there. $25,000 a night. Minimum of 4 nights. And that's a room. Oh, people making their way back to the boat. To get back on the ship. People walking. The Bahamas. salt water. That's, you know. Milo is driving the boat.
You're not looking, Manuel. I got the picture right there. There you go. I get all four of y'all. Look at me. Y'all ain't looking. All y'all looking for the picture to be cooking.
Oh, I wasn't putting it out. You said it's milk chocolate?
I think statistics wise, Westbrook got a lot of triple doubles, right? You got him hard. One another passage of scripture I like is Proverbs, the 4th chapter, verses 20 through 22. It says, "My son," and the word "son" in the Hebrew is a builder of the family. "My son, attend to my words, incline your ear to my sayings."
Heading back to Havre de Grace, Maryland.
Stand up, good, step down. Stand all the way up, explode when you stand up. All right, pop, pop, stand up. There you boy, good.
My name's Immanuel Quickley. And this is my view from the top.